is Hanis. I'm from the IB 1A. So for this assignment, I choose question number 1, which is price elasticity of demand. Suppose the quantity demanded for a good increases from 80 units to 120 units when the price decreases from 20 ringgit to 15 ringgit. So this is the price elasticity of demand curve and the schedules that I made. So let's go to the question number 1. Using the formula, calculate the consumer's price elasticity of demand. Show all your workings. So I use the basic formula, which is ED equal to Q2 minus Q1 over Q1 multiplied by P1 over P2 minus P1. Let's substitute the values. 120 minus 80 over 80 multiply 20 over 15 minus 20. So we got 40 minus 80 multiply 20 over negative 5. So 40 minus 80 we got 0.5, and 20 minus negative 5 we got negative 4. And the answer is negative 2. So let's move on to question number 2. Is demand for this product elastic, inelastic, or unitary elastic? So we already calculate before. We've got 2. The elasticity value is 2, which is greater than 1. So the demand for this product is elastic. This means consumers are very responsive to price changes. When the price decreases, the quantity of demand increases by a larger percentage. For example, a small drop in price leads to big increases in sales, showing that consumers are quite sensitive to price changes. And at least the demand for this product is price elastic because the percentage change in quantity demanded is greater than the percentage change in price. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Adzhar Bin Kamis. I'm from the IB 1A. Today I will to explain about chapter 3, elasticity. The question is about the cross price elasticity of demand. The quantity demand for good A decreased from 300 unit to 214 unit when the price of good increased from 10 ringgit to 14 ringgit. Roman 1. Using the formula, calculate the cross elasticity of demand for good B. Show all your working. Roman 2. Is good B a substitute for or complement to good A? Explain your choice. This is formula price elasticity of demand. Elasticity demand equals to change quantity demand divided to change price. Elasticity demand equals to Q2 minus Q1 divided to Q1 times to P1 divided to P2 minus P1. Q1 equals to original quantity, Q2 equals to new quantity, P1 equals to original price, P2 equals to new price. Using the formula, we can calculate the cross elasticity of demand. Now, let's substitute the values. Elasticity demand equals to 214 minus 300 divided to 300 times to 10 ringgit divided to 14 ringgit minus 10 ringgit. Next is negative 0.2 times to 2.5. The answer is negative 0.5. So the value of the cross elasticity is negative 0.5. This means the elasticity is inelastic because the change in demand is smaller compared to the change in price. Now let's look at the graph. On the x-axis, we have quantity of good A. On the y-axis, we have price of good B. The graph shows a downgrade sloping line, which means when the price of good B goes up, the quantity demand for good A goes down. This clearly shows a negative relationship, proving that both goods are complement. For the answer Roman 2, good B is a complement to good A because when the price of good B increase, the demand for good A decrease. In conclusion, the cross elasticity of demand between good A and good B is 0.5, which means they are complementary goods and the relationship between them is inelastic.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zahirah Binti Asri. Today, I will presenting my assignment on income elasticity of demand. Firstly, regarding income elasticity of demand, luxury goods are said to have an income elasticity of demand greater than 1. This means that when consumer is income increase, the demand for these goods rise by a higher percentage than the increase in income itself. In other words, consumers tend to purchase significantly more luxury items such as handbags or branded products when their income grows. This shows that luxury goods are not necessities but are purchased when people have extra income. Let us now calculate the income elasticity of demand for city. City is annual income increase from 30,000 to 45,000, and as a result, the number of handbags she buy also increase from 5 units to 12 units per year. To measure how responsive her demand is to the change in income, we use the formula for income elasticity of demand. 12 minus 5 over 5 multiply 30,000 over 45,000 minus 30,000 equals to 7 over 5 multiply 30,000 over 15,000 equals to 1.4 multiply 2 equals to 2.8. This is the graph for income elasticity of demand. Since the result is greater than 1, this product is classified as a luxury goods. It means that as income increase, people spend more on this product. In this case, handbags are considered luxury goods because demand increase rapidly when income rise. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Raziq Bin Bahrin from the IB1A. I want to present about Chapter 3 Elasticity. For the first question, using supply analysis, sketch and explain for the type of price elasticity for the supply for issues. Number 1. When the price of good X increase from RM200 to 300, the quantity supply increase from 100 to 230. For the formula, Q1 negative to Q0 divided by Q0 times for P0 divided by P1 negative P0, that means supply curve. That means 230 minus 100 and divided by 100 times by 200 divided by 300 minus 200. That means 3. For the explanation, is an elasticity supply path is bigger than 1. That means a change in the price of good because a bigger percentage change in the quantity supply. It happens because a small price rise because a big increase in supply. For the example, manufacture goods with the supply spare capacity. For the second question, using supply analysis, sketch and explain the type of price elasticity for the supply for issues. When the price of good Y increase from 400 to 480, the quantity supply increase 200 to 280 units. We will be using the same formula. That means 240 minus 200 divided by 200 times 400 divided by 480 and minus 400. That means 1 elasticity supply. For the explanation, is a unitary path bigger than 1? That means a change in the price good causes equal change in the quantity supply. It happens because supply change in the same proportion as price. The curve is upward sloping, and for the example is small scale pens manufacture. For the third question, using supply analysis, sketch and explain the type of price elasticity for the supply for each use. When the price of good Z increased from 600 to 700, quantity supply increased from 500 to 510 unit. We using the same formula, that means for 510 minus 500 divided by 500 times 600 divided by 700 minus 600. That means 0.12 in elasticity supply. For the explanation, is an elastic supply pass bigger than 1, a change in the price of good causes smaller percentage change in the quantity supply. It happens because a large price change causes only small change in supply. For the example, vegetable product in the short run. That's all from me.